So this is something really cool that happened when we started off with gaming, powering more and more engagement to games with esports and competitive gaming aspect, right? We were curating the competitive culture into the gaming ecosystem. So from that, where we have curated nearly 400,000 plus gamers distribution network, to now getting into data is a very, I would say, a pivotal space to be in, right? So what happened initially was we were doing a lot of competitions, but eventually in gaming space, the revenue that's getting generated was not that much high. What we did is like, hey, what all we can do to actually bring on better revenue to our systems? That's where the whole data aspect came into the picture. Hey, we had a lot of gameplay data, people competing against each other. What exactly we can do with it? So we looked into with more AI coming into the picture, where most of these data these days are getting consumed by AI for training or post-training contexts, right? So we thought like, hey, humans are playing these games, right? We have the recordings. Can we create embeddings which can be used in different verticals? So that's where from the gameplay data, we took, so humans' cognitive intelligence is embedded into their gameplay. So we took that embeddings and then helped a robot called Phantom MK1 to train their robots who are going to war, right? So this kind of data sets help them to actually train their whole models. So this experimentation and at the same time, the same gameplay data, like when you're playing, it's an action reaction time that's already there, right? So that same action reaction time can create a separate embedding that can help in the healthcare industry to train, like, hey, if a person have ADHD or not, you can detect it, right? So these kind of healthcare AI and defense care AI have different use cases, but is powered through a single type of data, right? That was the moment for us. That was the inflex point for us. And whenever we did all these deals, this was purely one-on-one deals. There was no distribution network that can facilitate it. Either we have to go to data brokers or there is no different options, right? So we thought like, why don't we productize the whole funnel in a way that anyone having met any kind of data can distribute it in our platform and any AI, this whole agentic infrastructure, right? Like right now, web surfing is done by agents, right? Agents are doing everything rather than humans going and doing particular things. So they need an autonomous infrastructure that can actually bring context to them. So that's something that actually got us the motivation, and the early PMF around this data pipelines got us more conviction that, hey, this thing can be productized. And